Dystopian novels usually take place in a post-apocalyptic totalitarian regime. This means that the government has full control over everything in society. We often have characters that are living under difficult circumstances, and they end up taking on the regime. These kinds of books are fun for a few different reasons. First, it's rewarding to see a young person taking on the government. And second, one of the books I'm going to discuss, the characters have superhuman abilities. They're amazing. And third, it just speaks to our frustrations with our own lot in life and society. So the three books I'd like to discuss are The Maze Runner by James Dashnell, The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and Matched by Ali Condé. And all three of these books, the characters are living under difficult circumstances, and they do end up taking on the regimes. All three of these books are book one in a series. The Maze Runner and Matched are 3-book series, and The Red Queen is a 4-book series. The 4th book is actually coming out in May of 2018, which is a month from now. So the first book, The Maze Runner by James Dashnell. A boy named Thomas he wakes up in a subterranean elevator and is rising to the ground. He has no memories of anything except for his name. When he gets to the ground level, he's in a field surrounded by all kinds of other boys, and then there's a maze outside of the field. The maze changes every day. Who put them there? Why? How is the maze changing? They can't get out. And then a girl shows up with a note in her hand that says, "This is the last one ever." The girl's named Teresa, and Teresa seems to recognize Thomas from before. This makes Thomas and Teresa suspect to all the boys that were there previously. Then Thomas becomes a maze runner. He gets to run through the maze. They're looking for a way to escape. Within the maze, there's hazards, though. There are these grievers, which are like mechanical slugs. And then there's also these little mechanical spiders that spy on him. What are these things? And then, if that's not enough, there's also hazards in the camp, because the boys, it's a little bit like Lord of the Flies. It's a little bit like the Hunger Games. So, do they get out? Do they get out of the maze? What are they going to find when they get out? The Maze Runner by James Dashnell is a really fun book, a lot of action. They did make a movie. The movie's a little bit different from the book. The movie's more action. The book has better character development, which honestly enriches the story. The Maze Runner by James Dashnell. Read it. Find out if they get out of the maze. The second book, The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. In this book, society is built. There's 2 different classes. If you've got silver blood, you're in the ruling class. If you have red blood, you're a commoner. The silver bloods are the royals. They're the ruling class. They have different abilities. Each different family has their own ability. Some people can manipulate water. Some people can conjure fire. Some people are healers. Mare is a red blood, and she's reduced to stealing because they don't have very much money. And then one day she goes to steal from a man, and he gives her a coin. That changes her life. She ends up working in the palace, and while she's working in the palace, Mare realizes she has a power of her own. The royal family does not know what to do with this. So they make up a story and say that she's a silver. And then they engage her to one of their sons, who's a prince. The prince has a brother, another prince. He's promised to another girl. Mare has feelings for both princes. So there's the rivalry with the other girl. There's this little love triangle. Also, there's a rebellion going on. So all the red bloods, they're making the Red Guard, and they want to overthrow the palace. Does Mare want to be a silver? Does she want to marry a prince? And what's going on with the Red Guard? Is her family safe? So much is going on in this book, and this is a fun book. A lot of superhuman abilities. There's a 4-book series. Book 4 is not out yet. It's coming out in a month. The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard is a super fun read. The third and final book is Matched by Ali Condé. In this book, the society rules everything. And Cassia, our main character, has always truly believed in society. They tell her what to do about everything. If they tell her what to eat, they tell her what she's going to be when she grows up. They tell her when she's going to die. So when Cassia turns 17, she goes to her matching ceremony where she's going to find out who she gets to marry. And they pull out her friend Xander. But when she goes to watch the video about her betrothed, another face pops up. It's this guy, Kai. And Kai's an anomaly. He's not really supposed to be matched. He's not supposed to get married in this society. So she asked one of the guardians about it. And she says, oh, it's just a glitch. You're supposed to be with Xander. But wouldn't you know, Cassie starts falling in love with Kai. She does. She loves Xander, but she's getting feelings for Kai. So there's a love story going on. It's a little bit like 1984 because the government does have so much control. And wouldn't you know it, there's a rebellion going on. Common theme. Match by Ali Conde is a fun book. It's not just a love story. It's a dystopian novel, but it's a lot of fun. 3-book series. What's Cassie going to do? Is she going to stay with Xander? Is she going to buck the society and go with Kai? What'll happen if she does? Will they kick her out? So these 3 books, in conclusion, are great elements of dystopian societies, but they also are more. There's a little bit of fantasy with the Red Queen. There's a little bit of a love story with the matched. And then in the Maze Runner, there's a little bit of science fiction with those mechanical grievers and the mechanical spiders. It's a really fun genre of books. All of them are a series, so if you like the first book, stick with it. See what keeps going. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.